So if you had a moment with the entire world listening to you, what would you tell them? What would you want to share with the world? You have the attention of everybody.
Be yourself courageously. I know it sounds cliche and it sounds superficial, but below that is just the biggest thing that we can be as human beings is being. Okay. And most of us have never been seen in our lives before. And when we give other that gift, or when we know this is who I am, this is my authenticity here, which most of us have never been asked to discover, who am I really here to be? If we can express that, it's just magic happening. It's just sparks flying. And so fearlessly to be who we are here to be is as plain as it sounds would be my message.
For you, like when you're working, these entities are tangible to you. You can sense them, you can feel them. Do you see them?
Not always. And I think that's a really important point, because I think a lot of people would just decide, no, I don't see them, so I don't know what you're talking about, or I don't pray because I never feel it, or I don't see what they see. And I think that's like it can be a big disservice, because I think the origins and essence of faith, because if you could see it all, it's like easy peasy, right? It's like, yeah, it's here, it's blasé, right? But the fact that we are physical beings and the non-physical is very difficult to access, kind of on purpose, or we'd all be floating out, like the place would be a mess, I think, in some ways. So I think we want to be very physical, but I think the fact I don't always know if they're coming or if they're there, and I don't always see what's happening, like in that sense you're talking about, where I could actually really know and like click that dial and move that thing in your energy field, requires courage. It requires an act of faith. And that's what I was saying about it. I've done 10,000 sessions. They've all been largely successful. I don't know if this next one's even going to work, because I don't know. I may not see anything. I may not feel anything. But what I do have faith in, and has been proven over and over, is that if I call, they come.
And I have to say that you have been a big part of this year for me. And I see you in the same way. I mean, your story is so inspiring to me, but I got so emotional the first time when you started doing your live streams, because I love coming to your class in Santa Barbara. We have a house there, and so we're there sometimes. And I don't know if I've met you there, but I don't know if you like connected the dots, because usually I hide in your class. And I know I'm not supposed to do that. Like, you want us to do the opposite. But I've always been so inspired by your light and your energy, and your class is just so beautiful. And the first time in the midst of this odd, strange year that I got to participate in that in Tennessee was so emotional, because you were able to connect us all from so far away, and you keep doing that. And I'm just so grateful to you. You're just so beautiful. Your light is so beautiful, and I'm really grateful. It's meant a lot to me and to so many people. And then you also were doing it for free for a while. I mean, you've just been such a giver for the community.
Wouldn't it be a shame? Wouldn't it be a shame if there really was a higher power and we were simply not using it in the way it was designed to be used? What a waste. What an incredible waste. And so the book offers the answer to that question. Yes, there is a way to use this incredible higher power. And if all of us, or enough of us, began to do so, we'd see a shift and a change in our collective reality. And I think it begins with one solution. Is it possible that we could come to a single understanding, one, I want to call it one umbrella, kind of an umbrella understanding, a single statement that all the world's 4,300 religions could agree on with regard to who and what God is? Can't we just settle on a simple definition of the divine? You know what's interesting, Josette? Statistics have shown, and there have been archaeological surveys that have been taken of our cultures and our societies over the past 50 years. And consistently, even as recently as 5 years ago, those surveys show that 8 out of 10 people believe in some sort of higher power. There's a great irony here. We agree about a higher power existing, but we can't agree about what it is, what it wants, what it demands, what it requires, what it gives us, how to use it, what it offers, and how we can interact best with it. We can't seem to agree on that. And so we've created 4,300 different religions telling us how we can answer those questions. All because we can't simply agree on a simple statement about this higher power. So what the book, The God Solution, offers is a new definition of God that it invites humanity to embrace collectively, a 2-word definition.
I love it.
Oh, you think I'm going to tell you the 2-word definition? No, you have to go out. No,
I know it, but I think everybody needs to go out and read this book.
No, you know what? I'm having fun here. Of course, I'm going to give you the definition that I think might change the world. What if we decided, what if every religion and every culture, every nation and every person decided, put simply, that God is pure love?
You're meant to thrive at what you love.
I love that. Perfect. Awesome.